So Charles Kirk is he's posting cringe. Once again, he's posting cringe. And so let's watch.
And I'm going to say this plainly and bluntly. Raids must be met with raids. They raid Donald Trump's home. Well, why don't you go raid BLM for burning down $1 billion worth of property in the summer of 2020?
Okay, so... Okay. Raid BLM? Can someone, like, give me the play-by-play on how to raid BLM? So BLM, which is now an entity, I guess. It's not like a political message, right? Black Lives Matter is like a person. And that person burned down $1 billion worth of property. Just one person. And now he's advocating to raid the person... First name Black, middle name Lives, last name Matter. That's like what? What? Like what is the? How would this happen? Like I would love the play-by-play on how we raid BLM.
BLM for burning down $1 billion worth of property in the summer of 2020. They raid Donald Trump. Well, why don't you go raid Planned Parenthood for all of their, let's just say, very revealing crimes that was revealed 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, we're going to raid Planned Parenthood for very revealing crimes that were revealed. So the crimes themselves are revealing, right? But they were also revealed, right? Now, those are two different things. So the crimes were revealed, and that's how we know that they are revealing. So we're going to raid BLM, which is a person, for doing $1 billion worth of damage, which one person did apparently. And then once we're done with that, we're going to raid Planned Parenthood based on very revealing crimes that were revealed.
On camera. They raid Donald Trump. Why does George Soros get away with everything he's doing, funding attorney general's offices? Now you might...
Okay, what? First of all, George Soros again? Again with George Soros? Okay, so George Soros, I'm not the hugest fan of George Soros, to say the least. But we're gonna raid him because he donated to an attorney general's political campaign? Okay. Not, anything else. He gave a political contribution to a candidate that you don't like. Raid. What? Like, what? I
say, well, Charlie, we must follow the rule of law. I totally agree. It must be lawful. It must be warranted. But you must have the courage to do this. I am no longer going to tolerate Republican attorney generals sitting on their hands while the Democrats commit these crimes. Forget the FBI, okay?
What crimes?
The Federal Bureau of Investigation. We got to hold them accountable, dismantle.
The revealing crimes that were revealed?
Defund the FBI, put them all in prison. We have 27 Republican attorney generals right now that need to be authorizing raids against all the RICO operations of the criminals in the Democrat Party. Who? Start with BLM. We know.
So first of all, like, I don't know about you, but most Black Lives Matter protesters I've spoken to do not like Democrats, right? But now Black Lives Matter destroyed $1 billion and is a Democrat now. Also, RICO charges on what? Like what? Like what are these people? Like, I need you to understand. Like, this is. But I need you now. This is the serious part, okay? We've been making fun of this guy for like 5 minutes, but this is the serious part. I need you to understand, okay, that when right-wingers listen to this, right, in their mind, they're like, yeah! Whoa! we're gonna raid BLM. You know, it's not that there's, 2 million different people all protesting for Black Lives. No, we're gonna raid BLM. They burned down Minneapolis. I went to Minneapolis like a goddamn crater, like when Majin Buu blew up the goddamn city in Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna raid BLM. We're gonna plan Parenthood. They got revealed for being very revealing. Wow! Get them, Charlie! Right, I need you to understand, okay? Like, right-wingers hear this, and they go, wow! We're gonna raid all them sons of bitches! Right? Like, you ask them for any details, and they're gonna go like, what? You ask them about any actual information, what crimes were committed. What? You gotta raid them. Gotta raid them, man. Shit, we gotta raid those sons of bitches. Those motherfuckers going out there protesting for Black lives. We gotta go beat them up with the cops, man. Shit, fuck, we gotta raid them.
Oh, they've laundered money.
So, okay.
We can see it on their 990 forms. They've paid themselves and their family members very well. How about Mark Elias's role in the illegal funding of the 2020 election? Get a little creative, Republican attorney.
Illegal funding of the 2020 election? What does that mean? So I am assuming that this guy's talking about, like, previously the Black Lives Matter, like, organization, right? But, like, one person involved with that who's, like, garbage or whatever. That's fine. But, like, I just can't with the conflation. So Black Lives Matter, an organization, but also Black Lives Matter, a protest movement, but they're the same thing. So 1 minute, the protest movement destroyed $1 billion worth of cities. The second minute, we're talking about one person that works for the organization. The third minute, we're talking about RICO charges. Now we're talking about Planned Parenthood. We're talking about the 2020 election was funded. First of all, don't we have federal funding for the election? Aren't the voting, aren't the poll workers paid by the government? Like, what is that? In this guy's world, we have private funding of the election? What?
Attorney generals, they just raided Donald Trump's home. You want action, everybody in the audience? You got 27 Republican attorney generals that are sitting idly by.
Look at this set. Does he have like a toy collection going on up there?
Attorney generals that are...
There's a lot going on up here. And then there's like the guy, the fucking fake head with the headphones on. You gotta have that. Man, oh man. Oh boy, oh. But I need you to understand that these people, these Republicans, will listen to this stuff and they'll go, yeah, we're gonna raid them all. It's just so silly. I mean, it really is just so silly. It's just so fucking silly. And again, talk about, like, overreactions. Like, the FBI went in there and took back stolen property. Now, I have a question, Charlie Kirk or Charlie Cook fanboys. We gotta bring back the word fanboy, by the way. It's like vintage YouTube language. Yeah, we gotta bring back the word fanboy. Because, like, really, I mean, that's such a good word. Yeah, like, petition to bring back the word fanboy for right-wingers. Like, yeah, Charlie Kirk fanboys. Okay, I have a question. If any one of us, okay, myself, yourself, whatever, went in to the White House and just walked out with boxes of extremely, detailed national security files, would the FBI just raid our house and take the boxes back? Or would we go to jail for 30 years for, like, espionage? I have a question, okay? The FBI went in, took the boxes, and left. The motherfucker stole national security information from the White House. If I walked into the White House and just, oh, sorry, I'm just taking out a couple boxes, just recycling duty, and I had, like, fucking 80 folders worth of, like, where the fucking nuclear launch sites are, right? You think the FBI would just, oh, sorry, we're just going to take those boxes back. No, I would be in jail. I would be sent to Guantanamo, motherfucker. I need you to understand, right? The idea that Trump is not in jail after stealing those boxes, and it took him, like, what, almost 2 years before the cops did anything? I mean, my God. Like, fuck. Anyway, man. Yeah, these people are fucking stupid. Who cares? Right wingers, man. I don't know.